Writer's block. Is writer's block stopping you from starting a song? Is writer's block stopping you from finishing a song? Is writer's block making you want to give up on your dreams? My name's Bailey, and I've been taking music creation seriously for a couple years now. And along the way, I have found techniques that I find super effective to help spark creativity, to get you started, to improve your work, and to get your songs finished. I got 3 tips for sparking creativity in production, and then I got 5 tips for sparking creativity in lyric writing. But I would recommend you listen to it all because each tip helps with both. Tip number 1. Find a new location for producing. So I've got my setup here in my bedroom, as I'm sure many of you do as well. Some days I absolutely hate making music in here. Being stuck in a little room with little to no sunlight, well, that's for my circumstance at least, it can feel super uninspiring. Some days it'll be fine, other days I just want to get out of there. What I like to do is find a location that I want to be in and where I feel relaxed. A lot of the times I'll just take my laptop and my headphones into the lounge room, just chuck the TV on in the background, put it on mute, and I'll just produce in there. Other times I'll go outside, sit in the sun and produce outside. It all depends on what works for you. Then once I get my rough beat or whatever finished, then I'll head back into my bedroom studio and finish it there. Different locations seem to spark different ideas, depending on where you're at. Tip number 2, download/try a new plugin and challenge yourself to use it. Forcing yourself to learn a new plugin can be super beneficial. If you get stuck, try this. Hover your mouse over all your plugins, scroll up and down and shut your eyes, scroll up and down, up and up, up and down, and then open your eyes, and whichever plugin your mouse is hovering over, you have to use that plugin somewhere in the beat you're going to make. That's your challenge. You have to use that plugin in your beat somewhere. Not only does this give you an objective for your beat, you also learn about a new plugin and what it's capable of for future production. I've only done this a couple times, but when I have, I've made a beat every single time, and every beat's come out sounding unique and refreshing because I haven't been using the same plugins I use every single time. Even just setting a challenge for yourself for a beat, like I must use vocals somewhere in this beat that I'm about to make. It gets your brain going, I'm telling you. Tip number 3, try flipping samples into different genres/genre mixing. Probably my favorite type of beats to make are flipping old soul samples and jazz samples into high tempo rap beats. I know some people frown upon sampling, but everyone knows you can make some fire stuff with samples. Get as experimental as you can. Try mixing genres. Try mixing a beautiful flute solo into a hard trap beat. Or try mixing bells into psychedelic rap. You could try anything. Try mixing heavy metal elements with classical elements. I don't know. Just try something. Try something new. It will get your brain ticking and spark some creativity. All right, now on to 5 tips for sparking creativity with lyric writing and recording. Tip number 1, start with a simple beat. Sometimes when I'm struggling to get started, I'll go on YouTube and type in guitar type beat, and I'll find a guitar type beat that's just an acoustic guitar strumming some basic chords. But what you find with these type of beats is they're super easy to write to. When you just have the guitar chords to worry about, there's no drums in the way, there's nothing else, just you and the guitar. It makes it super easy to find a melody. And once you find a melody, which you can do by recording mumble track, yes, mumbling pitches over the beat, then with the melody you just came up with, you can go and put words to the melody, and now you've got lyrics with a melody. And it was easy because it was just you, the guitar, your mumble track, and now your lyrics. And now we've got an entire song written. And if you'd like to, sometimes after making the song, I'll go and find a beat that's more appealing and take the song that we just wrote and put those lyrics onto this new beat. Thing is, you got to find a beat that works with it, and you may even need to change up the flow and melody depending on the new beat's key and BPM. But give it a try. Writing songs to a guitar with a simple chord progression, it's a piece of cake. Tip number 2, find your lyric writing spot. It's similar to tip 1 of the production tips, like finding a new location, but I found a method that works pretty much every single time for me. If I'm struggling to write lyrics in my stew or around the house, I'll take my phone and AirPods and walk a couple hundred meters from my backyard to a spot, and let me paint you a picture. So basically I'm in a quiet, secluded place, looking over a large field of grass with trees in the distance and harmless wildlife running around. I'm there by my lonely, no one's there to bother me. Ladies and gentlemen, I've found my go-to lyric writing spot. I would show you, but I'm not trying to dox where I live, you know what I'm saying? I'll go there and either play the beat I'm writing to by itself, or I'll listen to the mumble track that I recorded and go into this new location and putting myself in a state of calm, my brain loses all the other noise and I can really focus on writing. You need to find a place that works for you. Walking is another thing I do. Songwriting while walking works big time for me. I have a nice walking track near where I live where I sometimes go, or sometimes I'll even walk just back and forth at my lyric writing spot. Try this yourself. Listen to the beat you're writing to on a walk and just freestyle in your head, or listen to the mumble track that you wrote on a walk and bro, I'm telling you, lyrics will start flying in. Tip number 3, leave it. Go do something else that's not music related, then come back. It's simple. When you get stuck and you feel like you need a break, do it. Go on your break. There's no point forcing it. Your song will come out shit if you do. It will come out sounding rushed because it is. You just went blah, 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 done, next. Don't force it. Go on your break and make sure it's nothing music related. I like to go play basketball outside. Definitely resets and refreshes my mind. And then when I'm feeling inspired again, I'll jump straight back in here and get back at it. And don't be one of those people that goes on month-long breaks because they're burnt out. To me, that tells me they're not cut out for this music thing and they're not in love with the game. So don't be that person. But take your break, come back. Not month-long breaks, but take your break. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4, challenge yourself to try something new. Again, like the tips for production. Try something new. It will spark creativity and make you think. It'll get your brain switched on. So try a new genre. If you usually record pop songs, try recording a country song. Try some new plugins. Try making a new vocal chain for a new sound. And you never know, this new vocal chain could inspire you to make a certain type of song. Try a new recording method. Maybe try using a different mic, or maybe try recording some ambient vocals in the bathroom where there's a bunch of reverb. If you attempt to go down a new route in music creation, something will eventually spark your interest and get you inspired. Tip number 5, go listen to your favorite artists and jot down why they're your favorite artists. What about them stands out to you? And how can you take inspiration from their craft into your own? It speaks for itself, really. What about your favorite artist makes you love their music? Is it their flow? Is it their tone? Is it the way they belt out their high notes? Which parts stand out to you? Which parts of their songs make you go, fuck, this is why I listen to you? Take inspiration from your favorite artists, because every single one of your favorite artists took inspiration from their favorite artists. Hope you guys watching this found any of this information helpful. If you want me to make more videos like this, exposing my tips and tricks, just let me know in the comments. Lately, the YouTube algorithm hasn't been super nice to me ever since I switched from strictly type beats to in real life content and type beats. So if you mess with the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, but make sure you also hit that bell and put all notifications on, and then you'll get notified for when I upload. I'm going to show some examples of some music that I made with some of these techniques, so stick around for that. Alright, so here we've got a beat that I made during the week and said I have to put my vocals in here somewhere. So I was going through a bunch of my samples and I found this guitar. And I was like, I could put some vocals over this. I ended up recording these vocals over it. Yep. So they've just got auto-tune, compression, EQ, vocal bend. The vocal bend's just up in the formant, just 3 semitones. That's why it's got that like chipmunky sound. Without it, it sounds like this. Yep, so we got that. And that got me inspired for the rest of the beat. Yeah, so basically I made this beat using one of the tips from sparking creativity with production. If you want to check out the whole bit, it's called Shameless on my channel. I'll give you an example of a song I wrote using using a couple of the strategies actually. So this demo is called Kicking Up Mountains. I used two of the techniques. I used a simple guitar beat, and I also went to my lyric writing spot. And when I tell you I got this song, I made this song in like 10 minutes just because of those techniques. And we'll check it out. It's called Kicking Up Mountains.
Was everything we had, nothing to you. I see you share a bed with someone new. Hard to see move on, cause I don't know how to move on, and I am unsure if I can. Oh, thought forever was longer. I don't know where you have gone, girl. Kicking up mountains again. Oh, lost my way on the same day that I watched you walk away, and I don't know what went wrong. Think I need to hear the reason to bring some peace to my mind. Hard to see move on, cause I don't know how to move on, and I am unsure if I can. Oh, thought forever was longer. I don't know where you have gone, girl. Kicking up mountains again. So here we are, blindfolded in the dark. So this is who we are. I hope he treats you like I did, and I wonder if he can make you laugh the same way I did. Move on, cause I don't know how to move on, and I am unsure if I can. Oh, thought forever was longer. I don't know where you have gone, girl. Kicking up mountains again.
Let me know in the comments if you ended up using any of these strategies, and let me know which ones worked for you. And yeah, we'll just end the video there. Make sure to like, subscribe. Next week we should have a banger, so make sure notifications are on. Cheers.